Hey, the YouTubes, I'm back. The YouTubes? That just annoys me. The YouTubes. It's Justin Morris here, back with another tutorial of the hottest trick of the year, or one of them. It's not Quantum Leap, shameless plug, but it's Break by Uday Jaguar. I should probably get that right. We're doing Break by Uday Jadugar. That's fun to say. This is a fantastic trick where you borrow a penny from a spectator and then proceed to bend the penny and then break the penny right in front of them. And they can try to break half of that half, and then you pick up a half and you break that half, and then you give them the penny as a souvenir. Well, it's not really a souvenir because you borrowed the penny. So that's a borrowed penny that's a souvenir. It's like, yay, here's your penny back. So you just wreck people's money and give it back to them. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, this is Break. All right, so I'm going to show you how to make your own break gimmicks. So it does use a gimmick, and so you're going to need your change bucket and pull out a few pieces of change. Now he uses pennies, but I'm going to show you how to do it with really any piece, any coin at all. I'm going to start with a quarter. You're going to need a couple of pairs of pliers. Now I only couldn't find my second pair of pliers, so I've got some wire strippers. We're going to try it with that, and hopefully I don't destroy my wire strippers, but we'll go. So it's really easy. You just clamp one side of the coin you would like to break with one, and then the wire strippers with the other, and then you're going to bend that coin back and forth. And you're just going to keep bending. Oh, good grief. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, so you're going to bend that coin back and forth. Oh my. All right, so then you're just going to bend that coin back and forth until it starts to crack. Good golly. Let's try it again. Back and forth. Is this thing ever going to break? Back and forth. If you just keep doing that, it's going to create a stress point in the coin, and the more you do it, the more stressed the coin will become. You can kind of see a stress mark there, and it's pretty subtle, but the stress mark will happen. And you just keep working that coin, and ow, oh my, ow, that's getting hot. Working that coin, there we go. So now you have, here we go. Let's see if we can get this in focus here. So we've got, I don't know if you can see that, there is a stress mark, and it's just starting to crack. Ow, did I get a sliver? Ouch, I did too. Oh. Be careful for metal slivers, apparently. Here we go. So now there's a stress mark in the coin, and so when you're ready, then you just keep that in your pocket. When you're ready, you're going to switch it out. So they hand you a coin, and it doesn't matter if they just have a handful of change. You reach in, you can grab any coin, and then you're just going to switch it for the other one. When they're not looking, you just do a little switch, and then you've got your break gimmick. And so they can inspect this, they can try to bend it themselves, and it's not going to bend. Actually, that's not enough of a, so they can try to bend it and it won't actually break. But then you take it and you know where that stress mark is because you've put it in there, and they won't see it because they're not going to be looking for it. If you think you're going to see that, then you're just thinking too much like a magician. So that you take the coin and you pretend that it's really hard to bend, and you try to bend that coin along the break. Holy smokes, that's hard. Okay, maybe I need some more bending in there. There, now that's better. Ow, it's hot. Okay. Ow. Okay. So now, yeah. So there. That's better. That'll probably work better. So then you take this coin and you try to bend it, but you know where the stress mark is. So you bend that coin, and you can stop even part way, show them that coin is actually bent, and then just break that coin in half. It's easy as that. When you want to break the second half, that's where you need these. So these are going to be in your back pocket or in your side pockets, like that, just like that. So you have the quarter like this. You say, amazing. Now the reason that they might suspect that part of it is that maybe it was pre-bent, maybe they might suspect that. And if they do, that's why the second half to break one of these halves uses a slightly different method. So you hand these halves to them, they inspect them, and now they're looking for any kind of crease marks or wear marks, but they're not going to find any because there are none. While they're looking at the coin, you put your hands in your pocket real casually, but you come out with your pliers, but you cover them just in your hands like this. And so what's going to happen is when you ask for one of the pieces back, you're going to open up just with your fingers here, open up the pliers, and just with the flesh of your finger, you can kind of hold that open so that when they hand you whichever piece they want you to break, let's say the smaller piece, you stick that into the plier. Ow. Okay, keep the blade side away from your fingers there. You slip that into your pliers there and cover it with your fingers. Come up with the other pliers and crimp that on that side and just cover it with your fingers and they won't see anything. And then try to bend that. Okay, it's not working. Why isn't this working? I'm going to give you, this is the exposed view. And you continue to bend that just right in front of them. And then you continue to break this second piece into, good grief. Okay, there it goes. Yeah, just like that. And then you bend that in half. In a non-exposed view, you'll have these pieces in your pliers on both sides, like this. You'll have broken the coins. Once you have the pliers like this, you're going to hand them one of the pieces, but you have to like open this plier so that the piece falls out into their hand. And if you can't do that, then they can just grab that piece and pull, and it'll come out of the pliers for you. And then you can hand all that to them, and they will have no idea how that even happened. And so that is Break by Uday Jadugar. And it might be easier if you just bought the ones off Theory 11 and bought the trick from them. But if you want to do it on your own, then that's basically what you're going to have to do to create an incredible miracle like Break.